Hi, this is Francisco Bujan from vitalcoaching.com, and we are talking about spiritual power. The topic for this video is, can you talk to water? If you're looking for very simple techniques to bring in a sense of spirituality or connection into your life, here is a very simple technique that you can use and to start applying straight away. So when you have, imagine that you have a bottle of water that you use regularly, you can simply take a word, a concept or an idea that you would like to bring into your life a bit more and simply write it on this bottle. That's very simple, right? For instance, maybe you heard that word already before. I mentioned it before. It's the term love in Sanskrit, and it's Anurakti. So what I'm going to do is simply write this word on this bottle. Anurakti. Okay, here we go. I don't think you can see it too well, but it's written over here. That's the word in Sanskrit. Now, you might think, okay, well, you write this word, love on the bottle, and then you pour water in there, and whenever you are outside, outdoor, in nature, you use that bottle and you drink from that water. I mean, you might think, what is the impact actually that this is having? Well, it's actually very hard to quantify, and the best thing you can do is simply give it a try. Maybe you think, okay, this will not work for me. That's fine, that's no problem. But if you are looking for some ideas in that sense on how to recondition your mind or how to have an impact in your mind, this is the kind of very simple techniques that you can start using. Anytime you sit down and you are grateful for the meal that you are going to eat, for instance, you say grace, right? in the Christian tradition. There is almost a blessing that you give to your food almost in every tradition or in every religion. So when you do that to a bottle of water, for instance, every time you are drinking this water, this word is there. You see it. It reminds you of love, and basically you keep on remembering this concept or idea. Now, I wrote the word in Sanskrit, but I do believe it works as well if you simply write it in English, the word love, or whatever concept you want to have increased in your mind or in your life. It can be the concept of love, but it can be also happiness, for instance, or joy or pleasure, life force, vitality, whatever you feel is the quality that you would like to invite more into your existence or into your life. Now, if you are, if you have doubts about how this works and if it's going to have an impact in your mind, that's fine with me. You don't have to use it. This is really a technique for those who are looking for something extra to add. And if you think that it would work for you, you can really dive into it. Imagine, for instance, what would happen if every single day you would have a letter arriving into your mailbox which sends you very bright concepts and ideas. Every time you open your mailbox, there is something which says love, happiness, joy, pleasure, or a message of love from something you care. All these thoughts or ideas or concepts which come into your life, all of them have an impact. They impact on your mind, they impact on your subconscious mind. You see a word, and this creates a chain reaction of organic reactions in your mind and in your body, and also on the physical level, but also on the psychic level. So everything that you have in and around you is going to have an impact on your mind. Now you can choose exactly what you want to focus on, and this is one way of focusing on. For instance, it's really funny. I have this glass here, and one day I was drinking from it, and I see in the bottom it says Thailand, and the name of the brand is actually Lucky, which is really good news. It means that every time I'm drinking from that, I finish the drinking and I see this word there in the bottom of the glass, which is reminding me of the joy to be alive. So you see that, I'm not trying here to convince anybody. You don't believe in that stuff, that's fine. Or if you feel that you want to dive into it, that would be great as well. It's just an idea. Give it a try. I can tell you that I used this technique maybe for at least for 5 or 6 years. I had a whole mantra written on the bottle, and whenever it was being wiped out a little bit, I was writing it again, and it did give me a feeling of joy. I had the feeling that it had an impact in my mind, and it reminded me of certain concepts or ideas. Now, if you have any feedback on these specific techniques, please add your comments. Tell me what you experienced with it, and if you did experience something, yeah, just share your thoughts and concepts and ideas on that specific technique. Take care, and talk to you soon again. Bye bye.